cougar or panther or puma, or sometimes paint, sometimes catamount, or just plain mountain lion. Welcome to the Disney Scrapbook, where together we take a journey to explore Disney history from 50 years ago. My name is Nolan. Today, I thought we'd take a look at Disney's 1972 adaptation of Robert Murphy's 1969 dramatized conservation novel, The Mountain Lion. Disney's live-action nature adventure, Run, Cougar, Run, was initially released on October 18, 1972, just 3 years after the story was copyrighted and 2 years after it first appeared in print. Soon after its initial run in 1972, and despite having been created for theatrical release, it was extensively aired on television. In 1973, it was aired on
The Wonderful World of Disney
TV show as a two-part series. Part 1 aired on Sunday, November 25th, and Part 2 on Sunday, December 2nd. And subsequently, it aired in its 2-hour format on Sunday, December 11th, 1977 on the same television program. Eventually, Run, Cougar, Run was released around the world, and copies in the English language were made available for home entertainment in the UK as a VHS tape release in February of 1998. However, like Song of the South, it has never been made available for home entertainment on the US market. Stay tuned to the end of this video for a discussion on why this could potentially be. Despite all of this, Disney did renew the copyright for the film on August 24, 2000, the film's 28th year, as is normal copyright procedure for films of this period. The book The Mountain Lion, written by author, naturalist, and photographer Robert Murphy, who was senior editor on the Saturday Evening Post from 1942 to 62, and subsequently became a successful freelance writer, aided by a wide wit and keen powers of observation. He was regarded as an authority on the animal world and conservation, and used these themes to write over 40 short stories, articles, and books, several of which Disney acquired the rights to, including Wild Geese Calling, which Murphy published in 1966 and Disney made into a film, called Wild Geese Calling and filmed in the style of the True Life Adventure series, and aired on The Wonderful World of Disney on September 14th, 1969, and again on May 11th, 1975. This film was released theatrically overseas in 1971. Also, The Pond, which he published in 1964 and Disney made into a two-part television film, The Secret of the Pond, which was originally aired on The Wonderful World of Disney on October 5th and 15th, 1975, and subsequently on July 11th and 18th, 1976. The radio and screenwriter Louis Pelletier takes Robert Murphy's book The Mountain Lion and rearranges the timeline in which the events of the story take place, and in true Disney fashion, creates a happy ending. This would be the sixth and final screenplay that Pelletier would adapt from books that Disney had under option. This story recounts how the idyllic existence of a mountain lion family is threatened when tourists bent on sport hunting cougars make their appearance. After tragedy strikes the family, Sita, contrary to accepted belief, finds protection and help by befriending a gentle shepherd. At the beginning of the film, Sita and her family are introduced by a narrator, mirroring Disney's style for their True Life Adventure series. The narrator in this case was not Winston Hibbler, but the amiable voice of the Canadian folk singer Ian Tyson, one half of the folk duo Ian and Sylvia, that had been popular in the early 1960s. Ian and Sylvia sang the very 1970s lackluster sounding theme song, Let Her Alone, which was written by Disney studio composer Terry Gilkinson, better known for writing the bare necessities for the animated feature The Jungle Book. The very dramatic orchestral music that adds both atmosphere and humor throughout the film was composed by Disney's extremely talented staff composer, Buddy Baker. The glue that holds this film together is Alfonso Arau's compelling performance of Etio, a gentle and compassionate shepherd who befriends the animals in the wilderness. This extraordinary Mexican filmmaker, actor, and singer who had such a clever performance in Disney's Scandalous John, which I have already reviewed. I will leave a link in the description below. Is able to take the audience on an emotional journey, demonstrating that man and beast can live sympathetically together by peacefully playing his guitar and singing Mexican folk songs to the animals by the campfire light. His character advocates for the animals against human intervention when trouble arrives. And it is his character that creates a surprising twist to the end of the story, which is so markedly different from that is in the original book. Stuart Whitman, the ruggedly handsome actor who appeared in countless films and television shows, and is probably best known for his role in the TV Western series Cimarron Strip, an Oscar nomination for his role as a convicted child molester in the 1961 movie The Mark, plays the antagonist Hugh McCrae, a professional cougar hunter who disturbs the idyllic existence of Sita's world. The other actors in this film are Frank Aletta, who plays Sam Davis. Aletta is not really known to movie theater audiences, but was prolific on television. For Disney, he was Joe Riley in A Tiger Walks, and the TV announcer in Now You See Him, Now You Don't, which I have previously reviewed, and will leave a link to that in the description below. Lonnie Chapman plays Harry Walker. Chapman was a reliable, gruff-toned actor on stage, screen, and TV for over 6 decades. Joe Bickley is played by Douglas Fowley. From debonair dress-heavy to toothless old coot, Douglas Fowley did it all on screen. From 1933 to 1981, appearing in over 400 films and TV shows. I know him best as the film director in Singing in the Rain. Harry Carey Jr. plays the character of Barney. Carey was also a Western actor, who also appeared as Bill Burnett in Disney's Mickey Mouse Club series, Spin and Marty. One Cougar Run was filmed along the Colorado River in Utah and Arizona, incorporating the rugged landscape of Arches National Park, Dead Horse Point, Zion National Park, Castle Valley, Moab, and the 7 Mile Canyon in the Les Al Mountains. William Quan Yeager, who mostly worked for television, but came from a family of cinematographers, captured the spectacular scenery beautifully, and the magnificent animals splendidly. Film actor from the 1940s, 50s, and 60s, Jerome Courtland, who transferred into television in the 1950s and 60s, directed this film, along with many other television series in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. This was to be the only theatrical release film that he would direct, which may explain why its pace would seem more suited to the medium of television. After reading Robert Murphy's book, I was surprised that it had been made into a Disney film. I did not feel that there was a lot of content that would create a good visual plot, or that the storyline was positive enough for Disney. In the book, the mountain lion, Cedar, discovers Tom and becomes pregnant, only for her kittens to be stillborn after she is captured and escapes. It is a story of the cycle of life interrupted by man. However, in the film Run, Cougar, Run, the playful kittens are present right from the start, and are the focus of the humanity within the plot. Nevertheless, both the book and the film are a plea for mankind to live harmoniously alongside nature. This film appears to be a hybrid, starting with narration like a true life adventure, and ending as a drama set in the wilderness. This was the last feature film in this style, the rest being committed straight to television as Disney's focus through theatrical releases changed to that of comedy dramas. Run, Cougar, Run was released for home entertainment in the UK with a U rating, making it suitable for children aged 4 and older. However, it was never released for home entertainment in the US. Was this because of the dilemma of whether this film would be given a G rating? Or maybe because of the theme of big game trophy hunting, or cruelty to animals, or the racial stereotyping of casting Alfonso Arau as the Mexican singing shepherd Etio. Or even because it just wasn't an entertaining film with innovative ideas or techniques. We will never know, but it would be an excellent choice of a film to add to the catalog of Disney+. I love Alfonso Arau's performance as the charming Etio. He adds energy and depth to every scene that he's in. His comedic timing is excellent, and his happy, peaceful, easygoing demeanor always brings a smile to my face. Once again, I am amazed at what can be accomplished with animals when filming. Thanks everybody for watching this deep dive look into Disney's film Run, Cougar, Run. If you enjoy this type of 50th anniversary content, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. The Disney Scrapbook channel will be producing other 50th anniversary content throughout the year that will include reviews of Disney films, LPs, books, and theme park content. Thanks everybody for watching. TTFN, ta-da for now.